Here's how I made $287 in 1 hour of going live on TikTok.
I mean, it's alright, like...
This video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how you can actually get monetized so you can go live on TikTok and actually start making money. And then I'm obviously gonna be telling you guys how to actually get donations and, kind of start to form a crowd so that you guys can start making hundreds of dollars per hour. And then lastly, I am gonna be sharing some other ways that you guys can monetize your TikTok live and also kind of have the viewers be more engaged. So first off, let's get into the requirements of TikTok live. Now, obviously, first off, you have to be 18 years old if you do wanna make money on TikTok. But that isn't actually realistic.
Yes! Yes!
I was doing this at 15 years old, and all you have to do is have a parent, brother, or someone who's older than 18 help you set up the account. Now, as long as you don't look 10 years old or have a very squeaky voice, then you'll be fine. TikTok doesn't really have a lot of workers who are, really focusing on TikTok lives. Therefore, the chances you get banned are super low. And the risk to reward is insane, especially where I'm gonna show you how to get monetized for practically free. Now, basically in TikTok live, the way you make money is that you get these coins. Now, what do these coins do? These coins are worth money. So if someone sends you, 1 rose, this is worth around 3 cents only. But if someone sends you a galaxy, that's almost worth around $250 to $300. Now, obviously TikTok has this cut, which is 50%. And actually a little bit more than 50% because of taxes and other stuff like that. Now, obviously they may have updated this or maybe working on, lowering this amount because 50% is absolutely criminal. Imagine working for so long and you literally get 50% of what you made. So TikTok is basically stealing 50% of your viewers' profit, and also they paid for the coins that they're giving you. So it is pretty horrible. And that also does mean that if they didn't take my money, I would have made up to $700. Now, $700 in 1 hour, I think I would have to retire from everything and just be going live for 24 hours. Now, the second tip is keeping your viewers engaged. This is how you're gonna get them to gift you. Basically, you do this with setting goals, and I'm actually gonna show you guys how to do that right here. So as you guys can see, you just press the plus symbol at the bottom and then you press live. Now, from this area, you can kind of modify your live, and there's a bunch of different options. Now, you can add topics, you can change the title and all of that. Now, I'm gonna be really honest, I have done a lot of testing with this, and I don't think that it does much except for the topics. The topics do have a slight effect, especially if you're gaming, then obviously you want to put gaming or comedy, any of that, then it does have an effect. But realistically, if you just put none, then it won't affect your live and you'll probably get recommended to the same amount of people. Now, a good thing is setting goals like, oh, if we get 50,000 likes, I'll bark for you. I don't know why people on TikTok are super weird and they really like this. If you do set these goals for your TikTok viewers, then you're gonna get more viewers over time. I noticed that likes are a super big part of TikTok views. And if you do get more likes on TikTok, then it will recommend you to more people on TikTok, therefore getting you more viewers, therefore increasing your chances of getting donations. Now, when you're live, you're gonna wanna make sure that there's the least silence as possible. The reason for this is because when there's silence, people get bored. They don't really want to stay because there's nothing going on. So as long as there isn't a lot of silence, then people will stay longer. Now, obviously, I don't think that you guys should look at how many viewers you have because then that's going to change how you actually act. A good way to do this is just don't look at how many viewers you have, especially if you're gaming, you won't really see this. But if you're doing a live stream where you're showing your face, well, then you could put like duct tape at the top of your screen. This could really affect the way that you act, and also you might get nervous, or you also might get sad if you have less viewers than you thought. Now, honestly, for the first couple of lives, maybe the first 5, you honestly might get no viewers. Obviously, you'll have, random spikes of like 30 viewers, but it's super difficult to get people to stay for your first couple of live streams. But once TikTok keeps on recommending you to these people and you go live every single day, well, then these people are gonna see you, they're gonna kind of get used to you, and you're actually gonna become entertaining to them. Then at this point, people will actually start to stay and watch you and enjoy your live streams. Now, I have hit 1,000 concurrent viewers, which means 1,000 people were on my live at once. And I was trying to keep these people engaged, also getting them to follow me for future lives. Now, you've done a good job with this when people are commenting in your future lives, oh, did you see me in the last live? Or if they're also telling you not to end the live because they enjoyed it so much, then that means that you have a likable personality. Obviously, if they don't do this, then that doesn't matter. It's pretty rare, honestly. And this usually only happens with bigger celebrities, but that's what we're trying to make you, a celebrity. Now here's the way that you could actually get monetized, and this is probably the most important part of this video. Basically, it's buying the 1,000 followers. Now obviously you're gonna wanna have an organic page for around 3 days and just try and post and have a video that explodes. I do have a video where I try to make my own TikTok channel to make myself money. Now organically doing it could take a lot of time and a lot of trial and error, and that's why I think buying followers is actually a great option. I've done this for literally 4 accounts already and have monetized all 4 of them. This doesn't really decrease your views on live. It may decrease your post views, but that honestly doesn't matter because you're not gonna be making a lot of money from those post views. And the cool thing about this is that followers are super cheap. I do use this guy on Discord, and the only reason I'm shouting him out is because he's the only guy I have found that sends really good high quality followers, and he does it for pretty cheap. So he is in the bio below, and I'm just helping him out because he's helped me out getting followers and monetizing these TikTok channels and making me a lot of money. Now obviously once you're monetized, then you're gonna wanna go live. Now don't be nervous. Honestly, no one's gonna be like, you know, joining and making fun of you. It does not matter. Now there is a couple of more cool things that you guys can do on TikTok, which I would recommend. Posting before you go live is a super big boost, especially if you think that video would do really well. For example, if I make a funny video about somebody named Jeremy Fragrance, and I'm like, oh, I love this fragrance, join my live. And they see it glowing, then they're gonna be like, damn, I gotta join this guy's live. Now on average, you'll probably get around 5,000 views on a TikTok video, just because that's how many views they usually give people. That's already 5,000 people that have seen your live and see the bubble glowing and they want to press it. It just looks really enticing. And these are literally 5,000 people that can join your live and watch it. Now, like I said, building your brand or building your community is the #1 thing. But next to this is actually setting a time up for when you're gonna go live. Use big times like PST or EST. Now, obviously EST is probably the most popular time zone. If you do a live at like EST at nighttime, maybe 6 to 8 p.m., then obviously you'll get more viewers. Also, your followers will be awake or, you know, bored at their house. They'll see that you went live and they wanna just support you or even comment or like your live. Now, obviously all of this is pretty hard to do. And if you guys don't wanna do all this work, then I would recommend joining my course down below as well. I don't want this video to sound like a big ad, but in my course, I guarantee that you'll make back your money that you pay. And if you don't, I actually offer a 100% refund on it. This is probably the best offer out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, comment, and I'll see you guys next video.